Hey everyone, welcome to Lola's 5th session. We wanted to do a little overview of the skills that she has learned and kind of where she's at. So this is her trailer loading. She was already pretty good at trailer loading when we picked her up at the racetrack, so we're not going to take credit for her trailer loading, but we just wanted to show how much she has calmed down because her first video, if you take a look from the YouTube channel, you can see she was pretty hyped up, and now she's really calm loading into the trailer and calm getting off the trailer. So she's looking really great with that skill. And then taking a look inside the arena, this is her on the cross ties, just giving you a couple little clips of grooming her and getting her ready for a ride so you can see what she's like. And our goal for Lola is to find her a new home at this point because we feel like she has calmed down enough and she's a yes horse and she's very sweet and very easy to handle that she would really excel in a new home with somebody who wanted to continue the work with her, and she'd be perfect for the RRP Thoroughbred makeover. And the reason why we don't want to keep her for ourselves is just because we'll be able to help more thoroughbreds off the track. If we find a home for Lola now, then we could take another one off the track for ourselves to take to the makeover later. So that's really our only reason. She's so sweet and so easy and so kind, not a mean bone in her body at all. She's been nothing but absolutely a gem. And for her feet, for the farrier said this is the nicest off the track, fresh off the track thoroughbred that he's ever done the feet for. So we did have her shoes pulled, and we have also dewormed her already as well. And so her handling's going really well. This is a little look at her saddling, which is also going really well. You can just see she's super trusting, super calm now, very patient. We definitely use a lot of positive reinforcement, so when she's really good for tasks, we do give her treats or cookies. Sometimes we do scratches, but we find treats is definitely effective for her. And to get the treat, she doesn't get it all the time. It's only if she earns the reward, but we definitely find she's super smart and very quick to learn. So this is going to be her 3rd time with the saddle on with us and going to be our 2nd time getting on her. So just a little look at what she looks like to do the saddling. And you can see she stands really nicely, and even as Franny's pulling on the girth there, you can see she's not cinchy at all. She's really good. She's just licking her lips there, but nothing aggressive, no mean behavior whatsoever. So coming into the ring, doing her confidence building work, this is where she really shines. In the beginning, she used to be kind of scared and skittish, and now you can see she's doing super confidently. And in the beginning, she used to be a little bit nervous of running beside Franny, and we did a little bit of work with that, and now she's really comfortable on both sides running with Franny. And I remember in the beginning, like, moving anything, a flag, anything would potentially spook her, and now with the work that we've been doing, you can see Franny's got that tarp going all the way over her. It's going up over her head and everything, and she's completely trusting and okay. So really, whoever ends up taking her on, hopefully to take her to the Thoroughbred makeover, but whoever ends up taking her on, you know, she's in such what we call a yes horse mentality, where she's very trusting, very willing, definitely learning to problem solve different things. Here's a little look at a ground tie clip. She's just doing so amazing with this work that she's so well set up for anybody who wants to take her on to do something else. And we never count the sessions in terms of like, what does this horse need or a specific number. We really base it on the horse, and because she's so smart and so willing, she's progressed really quickly, that this is only session 5 for her. We're still going to keep doing a few more sessions with her for the Thoroughbred makeover. We definitely have to make sure we stay under 15 sessions to keep her eligible before December 1st. But this is her first time running over a jump with Franny, and just so willing. And even though it's got the tarp under there, the bridges she figured out really easily, so she's doing that really nicely. And this was her first time going the turtle. Today was the first time doing that. She did that super awesome. The pedestal took her a couple tries to figure that out. We did that in an earlier session, and now you can see she's super confident with her. She's just very fast learner, very smart, very quick. She's doing super fantastic. So where she's at with
She's
the
the cutest little
sessions,
look behind
you know,
him.
she
Like,
just
where'd you, you
came
went behind me? Where'd
really
you go?
quickly. She's just so
She's so
smart.
freaking cute.
And that's okay. We just base it on the horse. So we don't want to overdo it with her. We're going to keep working at certain tasks with her to keep building her up and her confidence. But here's a little look at riding. And this is going to be the second ride for us, for Franny getting on her. And you can see she's just so smart. Like, this is only Franny's second ride. And she's already like, okay, I get it. You get on me at the mounting block. I stand still and I get a cookie. And that's fantastic. That's exactly what we want. We want her really eager. This is her first time going over the Liverpool with a pole there.
So careful.
And then into the square box, which her first time on this ride. We didn't do this prior to getting on her today. And over the pole. So her first session, she thought going over a pole was a tough task, and then she figured that out. And then this is going to be her first time going between the poles and asking her to back out of them. This is a brand new skill that she's just learning for the first time in this session. And you can see she's got that pretty well figured out. And she's got her head up in the air, which we don't really care about because, you know, it's her first time and we're just focusing on her being willing to try. And then this is the first ride asking her for a trot. So before this ride, this is, you know, we'd only done walking and walking around and doing the mounting work with her. So this is brand new. So looking absolutely fantastic. And we're doing all of the work bitless and just the fusion rope halter, just because we like to stay out of their mouth and just focus on letting them go. And then we add back in the bridle and the bit later on in their training. So here's a little look at canter. So this is obviously Franny's first time doing a canter with her, our second ride off the track. So a little bit fast in the transitions, head obviously a little bit up because she doesn't know how to balance. But she's figuring it out and learning to go a little bit slower. But we're not being too picky with her because, you know, it's her second ride after the track and first ride for us doing the trot and the canter work with her. We mostly care about her being willing to try, staying focused, and this part there with the halt on the loose rein. We care about that probably the most, that she's able to bring her energy back down. So that's looking really good. And then just kind of testing her out over the little jumps. Like, these are just really baby little things, but we've got the tarp under there and we're just looking for her to be willing and trying her best. And we can see that she's got a really good attitude about that. So just a little bit of work in both directions. And you can see she's just really honest about going over those little things. And again, it's only her second ride after the track, so we're not raising up the jumps, and only our fifth session, so we've only just started to introduce the jumping on the ground, so it wouldn't be fair to do a whole lot in the saddle with her. But there's a little look at a canter transition, and here comes another canter transition to the right. So you can see they're obviously a little bit sloppy transitions. She doesn't fully understand the crispness there, but definitely at a place where she's safe to work with. She's easy to stop, very willing, definitely a yes horse, and able to handle a lot of distractions, a lot of different things. So we're super happy with her and her progress. She's just doing absolutely amazing. Here's another look at a canter right down to a halt with a loose rein. So I think she's got great potential to do the field hunter or jumping, the ability that she's already so willing to go over the jumps and able to halt afterwards and come right back down. She's just doing really, really fantastic. And again, only her second ride. So we're pretty excited. We think she's ready to find whoever wants to continue her work. She's definitely safe to handle and has a lot of the foundational pieces done. And here's a little look at trotting over the little tarp thing for the first time. Just very willing. What a super, super nice horse. We're so excited for her. All right, thanks for watching.